Guys? It's another Shark Bait production here. Today I want to cover Titans. Titans are so important because you need the ascension items that you're going to get from these Titans, and you're going to get them more frequently from Titans than you will from anything else. That's why it's so important to do high damage and push the stars of Titans, which, by the way, if you didn't know, they do go all the way up to 12 stars. They're very difficult, and it starts to become maxed hero and item intensive. So you will need items as you fight higher Titans. Some of those items you can use basic setups, minor mana potions, arrow attacks, bear banners. Turtle banners are super important. And then you start getting up into axe attacks, normal mana potions. For antidotes here, you don't really need to make the higher antidotes. All you need to do is cure of status ailments. So these little baby antidotes are actually super helpful for Titans that have those issues like fire or poison, stuff like that. Decrease in accuracy. Bomb attacks is when you really start getting into the higher items. Obviously, you want to be running dragon banners. You want to use bombs. Super mana potions, time stops, and tornadoes are all super essential for Titans, especially when you get past 8 stars. So that kind of covers items. Again, base items, you can do higher Titans with just a level 8 forage. I have it set up this way because I use a lot of the base items. I'm actually a little low. So yeah, these Titans will start to get really hard and you'll need items, but then you'll start to have to think about hero synergy. How well do your heroes work with each other? And you'll have to think about that. So what we have here for this red Titan, you've got Carol. Now he's going to give you attack and defense buffs. Now these is the 30% that's equal to a dragon banner. If you have Carol against red Titans, he's super essential. You're going to want to bring him. You want to bring a defense down hero. This is super important. Isarnia, Gormek, let's see who else. I forgot his name. Tibertus, Kunshin. There's a lot of people who do defense downs. Some are single target, some are AoE. With the Titan, it's not going to matter, obviously, because it's single target. Then you have this, which is quite a little gem down here. If you look, she gives a defense down that's specific for ice. This does stack. The element specific defense downs do stack on top of defense down debuffs. This is very important if you get these heroes, that it is super, super, super helpful for Titans. You will do massive damage. Alasi is more here present for the attack damage for the tiles, because as you see here with attack, when you take a stacked team, whether it's raiding or Titans, that attack stacks on the tiles. So instead of a tile having 754 attack and you have 4 heroes with 700 plus, now you're looking at 2800 plus attack on a tile of that color. So that's why stacking is so powerful. And then the most important part of every Titan, regardless of what color you're building against it, is Wukong. Wukong is so important for Titans, and everyone wants to shy away because they see minus 32% accuracy. But as you guys have seen, this is very important for Titans. It's 185% attack. Now, if you start doing emblems on him, he starts to become really, really strong. This will help increase his survivability if you go down the talent tree and you do the defense side of it, wherever defense and health is. So you always want to go down that way. So obviously you can pick here one, but I would go this way for this one, or this way for this one. Depends on what you want to do, but health and defense are the most important. Ultimately, this is how and why the team is built this way and why Wukong is so important. You want to try your best to run into every Titan, regardless of color, if you can manage it. Sometimes you just don't have the heroes. Obviously, my blue team is the strongest as far as synergy, buffs, defense down, and elemental defense down. My other colors do not have it yet. Another example of element defense down, actually, is Falcon and Jackal. Both do defense down for their specific element. Those are really good to level up. King Arthur is another one. What's her name? Evelyn, the green hero of the month from about 6 months ago. She has an elemental defense down for nature. These are so important to use. It helps you so much. So with that being said, we've kind of covered the bases on how to build a Titan team, how to synergize it well. Some people rainbow. With my experience, you don't get a lot of damage with that. As you've seen, I've only done one hit so far, and I got a 49,000 on that hit. That's how well hero synergy on your team will work for you, plus Wukong. Wukong does a lot of that work. So we're going to go ahead and go into a Titan fight right here, and I'll show you guys how it looks when you use heroes combined in this way with Wukong. So here we go. Alrighty. Now I always do take Wukong special up, and I will leave it there. Usually because I'm not doing anything, I'll go for the weak spot a little bit, try and clear the board out, create a diamond. You do whatever you can to kind of just bide your time to get the tile you need on the board. So you do your best to manipulate it. I'm not having much luck, so I'm going to pop him actually and see if we can get something else going here now. There we go. Well, that's better. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ghost one tile. Go for the stun here. Stunning is super helpful too. You do want to try... You don't want to chase the weak spot all the time. It's helpful, but you also don't want to crutch on it. It's not always that helpful. So we're going to go ahead and do this. That'll get Wukong up. He's going to pop that. I'm going to throw defense banner up. This should ghost everyone up, except for Asarnia. And there goes free to my defense down, so that's a bad example. Kind of hard to talk and Titan at the same time, I'm realizing. Oh, man. That was not a good hit. So, not a good hit and still did 18,000. We'll go ahead and try again. I'm going to try and focus a little bit more on this board. See if we can pull that damage that I'm trying to show you guys. There's the diamond. Ooh, second diamond. All right. Let's go ahead and clear those out. All right, let's go ahead and send those right up into the weak spot. Let's go ahead and get everybody's mana up. It won't be maximum damage, but we can go ahead and save everybody here. Everyone's getting a little low. Now, we do have a unique opportunity here. Just made a gold diamond, so that'll be good to get him back up. It'll clear the board a little bit, get some blue tiles back on. All right, now we've got everyone buffed up, and I'm about to smack the weak spot this is what hero synergy looks like. Look at that damage. 5,300 on one tile, 4,800. I mean, this is how essential Wukong and hero synergy is. You really want to build that as best you can because it's super, super helpful. So that's pretty much a Titan hit there. This is what it looks like when you got Wukong. He's definitely going to help you. Yeah, you'll have misses. Yes, you'll have bad boards. That's just the way the accuracy debuff goes. But more often than not, you're going to get a nice, juicy hit. It's just, you got to have Wukong. Wukong is just a 100% necessary. The only time you will never be able to use Wukong on a Titan is when you have gold rare Titans. Gold rare Titans will reflect and he will die in like 2 tiles. So don't use them on a gold reflect Titan rare. But this is Titans explained. Wukong, super important. Cannot express. If you do have him, you need to level him. If you don't use him, use him. If you have the heroes to stack colors, use it. As you can see, the tile damage starts to get really insane. As I have 2 heroes that are not even actually maxed in this team, that tile damage can get even bigger. So that's how important Titan hits are, and it's a little bit of strategy in there. And if you guys have questions, please go into Discord, shoot me a message. If you want to PM it and you don't want it public, that's fine. Shoot me a message. Ask me any questions you like. This works for every type of color, all 5 of them. And Wukong will be present for all 5 colors. So it'll be Wukong, 4 colors of the counter color. Super important. So yeah, this is kind of Titans wrapped up, Titan items, and how you want to build a little bit of hero synergy with your Titan team. So that's pretty much it. That wraps us up. And this is Sharkbait signing out. Thanks for joining me.